Hello everyone, good morning. Today is Ultimate Challenge Day. Hopefully everyone is excited for that. I'm sure excited for it. I gotta repair my horse. This week of AFK horse training has gotten me all the way to Artisan 5. It's been pretty nice. No coursers yet, still working on it. Nothing has even gotten both Drift, Sprint, and Instinct Cell and Essence Cell. So pretty terrible horses. My first ever horse is still the best one. A little bit unfortunate. But what are you gonna do? I've been brainstorming a little bit about what the best direction to take will be. Whether we do more Crescents or we just go to Proddies. And then after Proddies we go to Gahas to get better scrolls. And I'm a little bit undecided. I think Crescents is just so bad that it might make more sense to do Proddies and then Gahas. And we'll try to do these rifts real quick. They are a high level, so I'm gonna probably have a hard time with them. But it's possible. We can do it. Maybe. Gotta warm up the old fingers. Ouch. Almost got him before he turned there. Ouch. Alright, second remnant right here. Rip. That would be crazy though if we got a second remnant. This will be a duo Leighton though, so we're okay. Krantz. Witch earring. Can you still heat those for sharps? I guess we'll find out. It heats into something. You can, okay. One sharp. Also a ruby and some other stuff which we don't currently need, so I'm gonna toss it. Cool. Resplendent ruby, that's interesting. Alright, now for the hard one. Is this big? It is big. It's gonna be rough. I have 33 potions. I'd like to just get an infinite potion so I don't have to worry about that stuff. And I think that's why it makes sense to maybe go to Proddy. It's also pretty good for Specter's Energy, so I think I'll have a better chance of Specter's Energy if I go there. Not really sure. Hello, Unpredictable. Hope you're doing well. Good afternoon, good evening. One of them. I think I've now gone through 78s. And yeah, here we are. What are you gonna do? I might be like a master trainer by the end of this. Just getting a single courser. That would be tragic. Doing good? Good. Follow the roadmaps. The only thing that got canceled was the Blackstar. Yeah, I heard about that. Bit of a rip there for you, Frank. We were talking about that, I think, yesterday. Oh man, he does some damage. And he like double knocks me down. That's not good. And he just sprints at you constantly. Game's messing with me. It knows you want it. It's waiting for you to not want it anymore. You sleep for 2 days for that thing? Look at you now. You could have slept. And we are getting pushed around. Feels like how the devs wanted the game to be at the beginning. Getting absolutely smashed by Big. Could be. Ow. We might actually die here. It's very possible that we die. We do no damage, and he takes no damage. Ow. Do you want to log in anymore? We died. Rip. He's almost dead, though. We'll get him next time. I meant gear progression and stuff. Yeah, Big's hard too. Gear progression is actually not too crazy. And the main reason why is these auras right here. The fact that all auras are equal now makes it pretty easy to get boss gear. Realistically, the hardest part is going to be like Blackstars, because you're dependent fully on the Remnant of the Rift. And they're kind of rare. But I don't think that progression is really like that hard, honestly. Alright, give me a remnant for my trouble. Remnant for my trouble. Oh my god. That is our second remnant since last week. So we have a main hand and an awakening now, technically. This game is so easy. What the heck? This game is so easy. What? We have 2 remnants now. That's our main hand and our awakening. We're set on Blackstars. I don't even have to worry about Zarka or Dandy. We can just skip that. I just need to go get 2 remnants. We just got enough auras to get our 3rd boss piece to actually make one of them. Then we just need 3 more boss pieces for the awakening, and we're double Blackstar before we even have any boss gear equipped. The heck? So, man, what? What the heck? Did not expect that today, but okay. I mean, I'm quite happy about that. Quite happy. We just need 2 Specter's Energies, and we're like golden. Oh man, that's so crazy. That's so crazy. That's amazing, actually. Really happy with that. It took many, many months to get a remnant on the regular Ironman. And here it is, a couple weeks, and we've knocked out both of our remnants. I guess that's why we're doing the Ironman. It's because progression is just too easy, man. Just proving it every single day. Just turn on stream and you turn into Eden. Yeah, man. We just need to get some boss gear. Speaking of, maneuver in 28 minutes. Maybe we'll actually get a maneuver box as well. Alright. I don't actually need any more remnants on this account. But it would be hilarious to get more, so... I wouldn't mind getting more. Muskin has a habit of giving us remnants. I think he's given my main account both of them. Oof. Definitely made pretty hard there. Just gotta iframe them. You don't need DP if you can iframe. A knowledge, okay. No remnant, probably a good thing. I'm gonna stop asking for remnants. I'm happy with the 2 that we have. It's plenty. Thank you. Thank you. Now we just need a duo Leighton and we'll be set. Krons? Krons. Nothing wrong with Krons. More Krons? And a Voltara. I'll take the Voltara, actually. I think, man, our Orcanite is pretty good, though. But maybe we'll go for a duo Voltara here at some point. But we gotta stay focused. We gotta make it to maneuver. What a day already. This has already been a good day for the ultimate. Such a good day. Such a good day. Man, this account is shaping up to be pretty lucky. And I'm going to be pretty happy about that. I'm ready for some luck. So we really need to think. I think Prodi is definitely going to be better for Specters than Crescents, but Crescents, man, Crescents is just good at everything. It's okay at everything, it's not good at anything, really. Good day, Orgel. Hope you're doing well. We really do need scrolls, though, especially if we're going to have the Blackstar soon. That's going to eat up the scrolls like crazy. So maybe it makes sense to stay at Crescents, even though it's not that many scrolls. And Crescents, like Crescent rings, are also way cheaper to cron than Tungred rings. And I make more money at Crescents by a long shot, so it probably makes sense to commit to Crescents. Hello, Irish. Hope you're doing well. Seth, hello. I saw you got more Kabuas. Making all kinds of money over there. The ultimate account is sitting very pretty now, Seth. We just got our second Remnant of the Rift. So we are set for Blackstars. I have Biggs gloves and that's it, and we're already set for Blackstars. It's going quite well. They're going to be such a pain to enhance, but it's going quite well. We need to do the Nader's Band quest as well. Like, soon. Soon, TM. This will be an ogre ring as well, given how the day's going. No? Okay.
Hello there.
Adelaide just followed.
Adelaide, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Can't see past this tree. Need 2 more Caphras to level to 305. Oh, only 2? That's like 5 mil. I can't see past the trees. It's really annoying. I hate the trees. We need like a transparent trees option. Like the transparent sails. Tanky little dim tree. Okay. What do we got in our boxes? Great. Some crons. Nice. We have almost 500 crons already. And we already spent a couple hundred on the Crescent click. Hello, bunny. Good afternoon. Oh gosh, I'm not gonna be able to do Griffin at level 5. There's no way. If I struggled that hard with Big. No chance at Griffin. We also have 21 minutes to maneuver. You guys think they'll update the hammers when the double ring comes out? They said very specifically that they weren't going to do that. So no, would be my guess. Since the dev note specifically said that they're not going to update the tooltip. Tag day? No, I wanna like full time this series before we tag a class. So I wanna finish the other one first. Otherwise it'll be a little bit unfair to the tag system, and I'm like thinking about reworking how it functions. Because I play this account like 4 hours a week, you know what I mean? So it'd be pretty unfair. And of course, like a duo ring is an upgrade, so we'd end up having to like retag every 10 seconds. Can community vote for the tag class? I feel like that opens up to a lot of like trolling, which is kind of a problem, right? But there is like the channel point redeem on Twitch, which I like the idea of. And we'll continue with. Can you highlight the guy? Thank you. But it'll either be like a wheel or it'll be my choice. I'm not really sure. Still a noob? How exactly do you make a Blackstar weapon? You need a remnant of the rift. You need a Specter's Energy, and you need 3 base boss pieces. And then there's just a quest line that you do. To open it up, promise we vote for Scholar. I don't know that I'd want to play Scholar, to be honest. I like Scholar a lot, but I'm a person that like has a really hard time sticking with classes, and I re-roll a lot. And we've been on Scholar for quite a long time. Make it expensive. It is 1,000,000 channel points. So it's pretty expensive, yeah. Just so that it's not like constant and people can't like overwrite everyone else's. Ironman challenge is not really designed to be fair. It's about, so it's unfair to the class that gets chosen, not unfair to me, right? But if it's community vote, then it's like, hey, you're just gonna play Shy, and then I'll just not play the Shy, I'll just play Ranger, right? Because if we're in a position where I can't apply the Shy to anything. It's especially bad on this account with Shy because I have to delete the tag after, which means we're gonna continually delete the soul over and over and over again. So I'm just not gonna make a soul on the tag, on the Shy. And it's just gonna be bad, honestly. We need to be conscious of our inventory slots as well if we're gonna be doing a boss here soon. Forgot Shy. Yeah. So I was thinking that I would just like tag whatever I want whenever I want, knowing that I would have to delete it if I chose something else, and then have the Twitch point redeem. It's definitely an option. Or we'll just keep going with the monthly randomizer. One of the two. I'm not sure. Hey, no name. How's it going? Been away for a while. I don't know if you know about the ultimate challenge that we're doing, since I know you've been away for a while, but we're on the ultimate challenge today. Sage would be fun to see in this challenge. I don't like Sage, and it has nothing to do with the class. It just has everything to do with the movement acceleration. When you're just standing idle, I cannot stand the way he like doesn't move. He just like bends over and then starts moving, and he doesn't stop right away either. I can't stand it, man. How dare you use a horse on your ultimate? Hey, I made this horse. Alright, I made this horse from scratch. I captured wild horses. I put them in a pin together. Held them at gunpoint until they, you know, did the thing. I made that horse. Alright, Ferret, I'm happy with whatever you want to give me, man. We've had a great day for rifts. A great month for rifts. A great 2 weeks, whatever you want to call it. If you just want to give me crons or something, man, I'm cool with that. Very nice horse, Mr. Ciclet. Thank you. It's not a horse, it's a haunts. It is indeed a haunts. No stamina, no horse, no tea. We'll be walking everywhere. That was one of the main complaints when I was like tossing around the idea of doing this challenge. One of the main complaints was that it would take so long to get anywhere that people were like not happy about that. Alright, give me some good accessories. Okay, well. $15 to maneuver. Consent is important, yeah. Voted yes on T9, but now you should walk. Now that we're carrying everything, we should walk. That was a heck of a stutter. How many slots do we have? I don't think that's enough. But we can get rid of a couple of things here. I kind of need like most of this stuff, to be honest with you. Get rid of those. That's probably enough inventory slots to actually like loot a boss. I guess we'll see when we get there. Overweight only. Your attack speed goes to like nothing when you're overweight. That would be rough. I can melt that down, I guess. We also have a couple of Orkin Rats. Technically, I have enough to make a pen. If we just one-tap everything. Think you can store your artifacts in the artifact inventory? I mean, I could. But that feels a little bit like breaking the rules, doesn't it? Done with the flame? Hey! Now you gotta get your boots. Be fully decked out. Freedom. Almost turned into a Hans. We have 12 minutes to make it to Newver. Should be easily doable. We're out of stamina. Specter dedication. It is what it is, man. Like, I think it's more fun if you just fully stick to the rules. That's the point in making the rules in the first place. So we're not going to have like a bunch of artifacts that are like best in slot or anything, but if we can get like the wild AP set or something, be fine with that. You know how you did the small version of the infinite HP pot? Can you do the same with the mana pot? No. You can only make the full version of the mana pot. And the reason why is because some classes, which historically were called willpower classes, these are things like Warrior and Valk and Zerker, their maximum MP pool is like 400. So those classes would never need to get a large mana pot. So it would be unfair to the other players and the other classes, like Witch Wizard, who have like well over 1,000, and Ranger, who has like 1,000 plus. But in the realm of HP, all is equal because you gain the exact same amount of HP. So sad though, it would make grinding so much more fun. Yeah, you could just run a spirit perfume, honestly. That should take care of all your problems. Just a little spirit perfume. It's definitely not nighttime. Okay, let me melt down that artifact. Cron Hub. Good name. Farming XP. Rip. I suppose I technically don't need these either, since I can just remove these combat light zones when I'm ready. So we'll break those down. Once I get like the wild set or something, I don't really need the XP set. anything for some inventory slots. Gathering XP, alchemy. Strike incoming, we're not that lucky. I mean, we've been getting lucky, but we're not that lucky. This is good. This isn't like a strike lucky, you know what I'm saying? Also, we're 0 for 6 on duo clicks on the Kutum, so like, we're not that lucky. Oh, speaking of, let me check that. I think it was 6. Let me check the pity system. Yes. 0 for 6. One more click and it's free. That's how bad it is. I do have, I could probably get some more potions right on those, but I do have enough water, so we're good. Well, I guess not if we're planning on doing crescents. We really need to think about that. Because Prodi Cave would be way better for Specters. Which I think is our focus. But then we would just go to Crescents again anyway for scrolls, because we need memes. I should just buy like a ton of water. Those are pretty light anyway. Buy like 50 of those. That's half our inventory is already full on weight. Gosh. Is this ultimate masochist mode account? It is. All right. We got 7 minutes to maneuver. May as well knock that out. Look at that Wusa. See if we can run down this Wusa. Probably not. We're gaining. Oh, look at him go. Look at Humps go. Get destroyed. Should have got a camel. We have exactly enough boss pieces / auras to get 1 Blackstar, so we need 3 more. Then we'll get the second one. Then we'll probably focus on armors after that. But I think I will just go to Crescents probably. I have some loot scrolls. I think we have like 30 loot scrolls or something. So I'll probably pop a couple of those. See if we can get lucky on a remnant. Or a Spectre, I mean. Not a remnant.
Hello there.
Crosscut 55 just followed.
Crosscut, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Was that camel on? That camel's on the level 2 sauce. Sees level 2. 100.4% speed. Pretty fast. These are all horses though. The other person who just rushed past you, that was a unicorn. That wasn't a camel, it was a unicorn. This one right here. They can drift sprint in the desert. This might be a bad maneuver. Oh, we already don't have crystals, okay. Why does this place look so empty? Because it's 4 PM my time, which makes it like 1 AM in EU. midnight, 1 a.m., something like that. It's just super late in EU. One AM in EU, yeah. The late night EU bosses go down slower than any NA bosses. NA bosses are not fast, but they're all consistent. EU bosses, when it gets super late, are really slow. I had a 27-minute Zarko one time, and it was rough. Should have plenty of inventory, actually. Are there timers? There's like a boss timer, yeah. Spawns in 2 minutes. But they despawn after half an hour, if that's what you're asking. At 30-minute Thundercloud Kutum today on NA. Nobody does Thundercloud Kutum. There's all the people. Nobody does Thundercloud because it's like a one-shot fiesta. And it's just not fun. And Kutum is already the least popular boss. This one will go down fast, actually. Plenty of people here. It's an Awakening Zerker. You don't see those very often.
Hello there.
Vartiri just followed.
Bartieri, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. He's jump left clicking. He's got it. If he holds shift and F, he'll just drop kick over and over again, which is pretty fun. Getting all the heat stroke today. All right, 1 minute. 1 minute to maneuver. Heat stroke again, man. Jeez. This guy's horse is gonna die. That was a bad spot. Short Musa as well. That's a min-height Musa there. Heat stroke again, and it's a Bloodstorm. Okay. Here comes the fiesta. Could get a Tatnuver box though. That would be exciting. Hopefully I don't lose too much XP here, but given that, we're going to lose a lot of XP. Wish you lots of auras, yeah. I just got to keep rushing in and doing damage, otherwise we won't get full credit. I'll try to stay at range, but it's not gonna be enough. Nope, not hitting him. Oh, a bunch of people dead there. Got 4 of them there, at least. Yep, now we're out of mana. And there's the dead horse, as predicted. Hello, sir. Okay. He's taking a lot of damage though. But he keeps moving away when I'm getting mana back. That's not good, because we're now completely out of mana again. There we go. There's some mana back. I should probably lock the, like, dagger attack. It's gonna get me killed one of these days. A bunch more people died right there. And kick is actually useful. Because if you left click, kick, and then do that, as long as your left click hits something, your kick will count as a cancel for your big damage. But I'm not, like, realistically going to be spending a ton of time on Succession Ranger. It'll just be squishy stuff. I take my pets out. One aura, good. Between Megu and Zerker in terms of PvE, which is better? Megu, and it's so much better it's not even remotely close. Zerker is actually not very good in PvE currently. Awakening is okay. Succession is pretty bad. And Megu is just so much better. It's not even close. Uh-oh. There we go. We're dead. It's almost like I have no DP. Try that skill add-on thing to see if it still works on Blossom Gust. Fire attack and MP regen. No. No, I didn't, because I just use E to recover MP and it like recovers my whole bar. It's not usually like a problem that I run into, so I haven't really tried it. I also haven't played since last week because I don't like actively play this account. We just sit on a horse. We're dead here. Yep. That was a quick one. Kind of survived a long time last time. What's your rank 1 PvE class in mid to late game? Probably Witch. Unless you're Powell, in which case it's Awakening Nova. But you're not Powell, so I would say Witch. Succession, Awakening, which are pretty similar, so it's just very good. Wusa is still very good. Succession Lawn is very good. Okay, big money right here. Big money. Not big money. But it's okay. 4 auras, plus the one we got from the other thing, so it's okay. Not ideal. 18 Eye of the Deserts, though I probably have to throw those away, because I'm not going to have room for them. Some maneuver scales. I should have room for all this stuff. Just don't have room. Suck, which is insane. Awakening is also very good. Like almost just as good. And it's super easy, so. The best classes haven't really changed in a few months. And they won't for a few months. Tends to be pretty similar for quite a long time. Gotta go get rid of a lot of this stuff. And then jump back on the Specter mindset. So probably go grind a little bit. Crescents. It's not ideal for Specter's energy, but it's ideal for some other stuff.
Hello there.
This zero just followed.
Visvo, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Sorry for butchering your name. I'm not great at name reading. I try, but I'm not great. And a Prime sub, a follow and a Prime sub. What the heck?
This zero just subscribed with Prime.
Thanks so much for the Prime. Really appreciate that. Hopefully you enjoyed the emotes that we have. Let me sell some of this. Get rid of those. I don't need that. I don't need those. Okay, probably good. Yeah, probably good. How many slots is that?
Hello there.
Durnton just followed.
Durnton, thanks for the follow. You guys are going so crazy today. I didn't even do anything. We just stood around at Newer for a bit and died a couple times. Okay, let's head off to Crescents here. Did I repair my gear? I did, okay. Perfect. Got it right? Hey. Love your YouTube videos. Keep going. Love your challenges. Hey, appreciate you watching. Glad you're enjoying it. I'm having a good time with it for sure. So we're almost done with the Ironman. Actually, it's going pretty well. And then we'll just full-time this series, I guess. Which will be fun. I definitely want to like keep going with the side games as well. Doing Elden Ring currently on Sundays, which has been fun. It's so far away. Also, how many Atanas do we have? 6. Not ideal. Not an ideal number of Atanas. Toru don't want to be duo. Burned 10 bill memory just now. Ah, rip. You'll get him. You got this. I'm definitely gonna have to like be conscious of weight as well. We're more than half full and we're headed to grind. It's gonna be a pretty miserable experience. Hopefully we get a Specter today. That would be like ideal. Then we just run and do the quest real quick. That would be beautiful. I'll probably just do a pen Kutum instead of a pen offhand. Play on EU or NA. This Ultimate account is on EU and the Ironman account is on NA. So yes. A bit of both. I assume that this is free. Nobody does Crescents. If it's not free, we're in trouble. It looks free. We're good. Let me throw one of these down as well. That's going to be expired, but I should have, yeah. Perfect. I also will pop a couple of loot scrolls. I guess just 2 in there will be fine. Make sure our pets are fed. We'll get this and this. Throw that on there. Pets are out. Agris on. Let's get a remnant this hour. Not a remnant. Specter's Energy. I don't know why I keep saying remnant. Not remnant on the brain. Coming right now? Alright, we'll see you in a bit. High roller. Silver's super easy, man. You make a ton of money at Crescents, actually. It's pretty surprising. Throw this on as well. Why not? Do I have any XP things as well? I do. There we go. Last time we did not get a Crescent ring, but our drop rate is pretty decent right now. So maybe we will. Or a Marnie box or something. Any of those would be totally fine. I also need to do the Agris journal. So that'll be good for making even more money. Oh yeah, Massive Pure Magic is going to be a problem too. I think I only have 6 of them. Is content creator title usable on every account you play? No. It is only usable on an NA account and an EU account. And I had to ask. It's something that they manually put on your account. So. So my actual main account doesn't have the title or the benefits or anything because the Ironman account does. And they're both on NA, so full on weight immediately. We went around the circle twice. We've been here 4 minutes. We're full on weight. Welcome to the Ultimate Ironman. Do they give you free pay-to-win buffs for it? They do. And I don't use them on either account. Because that would not be very challenge-friendly, would it? Pretty big point for me that there's no limit to reach while being free to play. Just take some time. I'm new to the game, so your videos help me a lot in my journey with PDO. You definitely don't need to spend money. Everything is totally achievable. And honestly, not even that hard. So yeah, you could definitely do it free to play. You can even get like full tier 4 pets and everything just by ordering stuff from the market. And it doesn't really matter what region you're on, you can get pets. So that's the only thing that's like going to hinder your progress as well. The rest of it is just totally don't need it all. So for endless weight, remove weight from the game, I agree. Let's do that. Want to stack 10 million trash on myself? Yeah, why not? It's like a grinder game. It'll just mean that I'm at my grind spot longer. Which keeps me in the game longer. That's a good thing, right? But they gotta sell weight and maids and storage slots and all that. Because they have to make billions of dollars. Or they're not happy. If they're money, we're kind of on the same page, you and I. But that's not how corporations work. Games are not made because the developers like making games anymore. It used to be the case, but it is not the case anymore. It's all about money now. Sell a digital item for $1, sell profit. Yep. But if you sell that same digital item for $40, then it's a lot more profit. Why am I low on HP? Weird. Full on weight again. We make it about 3 minutes before we fill up on weight. Which means we'll have to run back to the camel 20 times this hour. Wonderful. Alright, game. Give me a Specters. You love to hand them out. I'd love to take one. Make my week. I guess it already has with the Remnant. Specters would just be extra, I guess. Kaleri. Crocodile Sanctuary. Interesting. Pretty excited to get a Blackstar. It's going to be crazy. I think it needs to be Pride to be better than the current weapon, though. Maybe not if you count the monster damage, though. I'm gonna log back into the Ironman account this weekend as well to get the 1,000 Caphras, or 1,000 crowns, I mean. A pure Blackstone? No! We're not doing this trend. Game. We're not doing this. You're not giving me a pure Blackstone. We're not doing... It's also a movement speed Blackstone. No. No. Bad game. Bad. Give me a Specters, not a pure Blackstone. Gosh dang it. Lucky? Is it lucky? We're gonna have to delete it. We're literally gonna have to delete it. So... and we gotta go back to the camel again. Bye bye to humps. Are you gonna come hurt my camel? I think you have to hit me first in order to hit my camel. And I'm definitely gonna just die in one hit, so. Game knew you need to run faster than the camel. Maybe. We still have to run pretty slow to let our pets pick loot up, though. Never had one from here? Me either. The other account got 2 of them. One of them from Manchums, and the other one from Turos. Because of the pure Blackstone? How does that hurt my camel? I don't quite understand. Oh, because I run faster than the camel? That's alright. Humps has earned his place. Okay, we might die. Point of humps isn't speed, it's style. Exactly. A fashion statement, yep. They're like fancy shoes, like the new Jordans, but it's humps. You know what I mean? The new Flash series of that Pure Stone? That'd be a good time. Ranger already has like passive movement speed as well, so it just moves faster than other classes. So with that Pure Stone, it'd be pretty juiced. What a weird day for drops. A couple weeks ago, there was a comment on one of the videos telling me that I shouldn't have sold the Specter's Energy I got. And I was like, you know, man, I get where you're coming from, but it'll be such a long time before we get a remnant that I'll just go get another Specter. There's no way I can hang on to all the every little thing that could be something. And then the next week, I got a remnant. And then the week after that, we got another one. And now here I am needing a Specter. It's just like, gosh dang it. But if I had kept the Specter, I would never have gotten a remnant. So, I don't know. I guess it's fine. Another scroll. That's 2 this hour. It's just so bad for scrolls in the Tannis. It's decent for silver, but it's really bad for scrolls in a Tannis. I might do 1 Crescent and 1 Tungrad ring or something. I don't know. We'll have to see how it shakes out. Crescents are just so much cheaper to cron. Definitely lack damage still. This big guy just doesn't die. So we gotta get more AP. Most people are going for a Tungrad 5 set because of change. They're gonna absorb their 200. That's such a bad plan. There's only one 200% in the game that's even decent, and it's Zerker, and all 200s have a 30-minute cooldown. If you're in a situation in which a 200% will be useful, you're in large scale and you're getting fed rage. You will never need to make 200% on your own. It's just not a smart play. I think it's a mistake for people to do that. It doesn't even make sense on Zerker, which is the only class that like possibly makes sense, and it doesn't, so. Devil set will still be better? Absolutely. Yep, no question. Thought so, 30 minutes is nuts. Yeah. I think Kadri's is decent for a Tannis. It definitely is decent, but my goal here is not only a Tannis. If my goal was only a Tannis, I would be at Prodi Cave. Because it's very good. And I don't really like Kadri personally. We're not just going for a Tannis though. We're going for scrolls and Crescent rings as well. Is it worth C20 a Kutum? Not really. Bit of a waste of money. If you're considering C20ing a Kutum, you should probably just get a Blackstar. If you're that far progressed that there's nothing else left, you should probably just get a Blackstar offhand. Rangers 200 is D tier. Every 200 is F tier except for Zerker. It's the only 200 that's worth it. Can't jam. Hello. C20 Kutum is better than Pen Blackstar. It isn't though. Like it actually just isn't. It just simply just has less stats. The Blackstar doesn't have a lot more stats than a Kutum, to be fair. But it doesn't like. It technically has more stats. But if you're willing to spend 90 bill to C20 or Kutum, you may as well just get a Blackstar. Lucky one's first progression steady. But they're not the same. The items are not identical. So it's not about the progression of them. It's about the item itself. There will be a time in which your next best upgrade is to exchange your C20 Kutum for a Pen Blackstar. There will be a time when that's the case. Dead God incoming. Yeah, that's fair. Another reason to get a Blackstar. Hey, Rapool. Hope you've been doing well. EU is coming along pretty nice. We just got our second Remnant of the Rift today, which is a little bit crazy. We also got a Pure Blackstone just a little bit ago. So drops are kind of popping off. We do need a Specter's Energy to actually go make a Blackstar, which is kind of what we're working toward now. But also like Crescent Rings and Atanus and that sort of stuff as well. Crescent just works toward a lot of things at once, which is pretty nice. But I got super carried on the Remnants. Basically done with them already. Definitely click that. I think I'm fine on gear for the next 2 expansions. You're probably fine on gear until the game dies, because gear isn't that meaningful. Once you get to like 730, the rest of it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? And they don't devalue anything. So. I only have 1 remnant so far in EU. Just start my little more like stuff. Need to grind more. Get more silver to make Pen Aragon's attempts. Jeez, I don't even have like. We got some bags and a Kutum at Pry, but that's it. We don't have a ton of boss gear right now. It's been very AFK. Super lucky on the remnants though. The other Ironman account has gotten 3 remnants this month as well. So, just been getting really lucky on them, honestly. Full on wait again, holy. See you live, want to stop by real fast while I'm going. Okay, I mean, want to say I love your series. Between you and Azure, maybe want to do my own Ironman. Hey, that's cool. Hopefully you have fun with that. "14 days into it, it's been a blast so far." That's really cool. Is your costume expired? It is. It's been expired for like 3 weeks, I think. Can you stack trash loot on the horse? I can. That is the only thing that you can stack on the horse. Well, only thing that I can stack on the horse. Not letting myself put anything else on it. Otherwise, we'd be like running back to town every 3 minutes. Because that's how long it takes us to fill up. Look, the all looks rough. Looking forward to seeing the next video. It's pretty fun though. Like, it's definitely hard, challenge-wise, but it's pretty fun. This between Ultimate Ironman and normal, or should I watch the first episode? So the difference is that the Ultimate adds the addition of not being able to use any storages. So it's an Ironman, but you also can't store anything in storages. So everything I own is right here in my inventory. Absolutely everything. That's crazy, yeah. It's been fun, though. We're definitely playing this account pretty passively while we finish up the other Ironman, but looking forward to being able to just full-time this account and progressing it. Ultimate doesn't trust banks. They hide all their money under the mattress. Yeah, but they also don't trust leaving their mattress at home. So they strap it to their back and carry it around. Well, they're homeless. Yeah, that's fair. Hey, it's soiled. Is that double soiled? Nice. Nothing. That's 0 for 8. $35. We do need a Specter. Not an ideal place to get a Specter, though, to be fair. Vagabond Ironman. We're basically Sly Cooper with the bag that he carries around. That's us. Mount Specter. That'll be the one thing that it takes forever to get. Just because. Why not? We're overplaying. We gotta add this in over here. Come nighttime, think you'll be able to do Shuriken? No. Not even close. But our focus here is not a Tannis. Like, I don't currently care about a Tannis. The focus is the scrolls right there, so that we can progress our gear a little bit. And also, Crescent rings. So that we can maybe get like a tech crescent ring going. Help our gear out a lot. The Atanas will come as they come, but I'm not rushing a potion. I don't have a fairy anyway. So it'd be no different than spamming them. So I'm definitely not like rushing it. We're just working toward a lot of things at once with Crescents. It's good money. It drops scrolls for memory fragments. It does the Atanas. It does an accessory that we can use. So it's like a pretty efficient place to be. Rather than just going somewhere that only does one thing. When's our next boss spawn? 1 hour and 1 minute. Zarka. That should be okay. Decent timing. Definitely not enough gear for Shirkan though. But that's fine. I'm in no rush to get the potions. We're gonna be doing this kind of stuff for like a really long time, so that stuff will come. We're so Specters there as well. Well, Prodi would be better for Specters also than Crescents, but it's okay. I definitely would get instantly deleted at Nighttime Shuriken, and I would do exactly 0 damage. I have 180 AP. Like, we're not even close. You know what I mean? And that's just another thing that'll come with time. We'll eventually get them. I could, like, go rush it, make the Blackstar, and then have, like, a +6 Blackstar that I can't do anything with because I don't have any memory fragments, right? So we'd end up just coming right back here anyway. It'll all come with time. I'm pretty big on, like, working toward as many things at once as possible. I'm not a big fan of spots that only achieve one thing. It's kind of like that in the other Ironman as well. I tried to stick to places that were just doing a bunch of things at once. You allowed to use the artifact storage? No. It's a storage. But we got an iridescent like last week, so I just need some predations and then we can make the wild set. Get a little bit more AP. Then I'll just get rid of my combat XP set in favor of the wild, because XP doesn't really matter. Would be nice to get to 61, I guess, but after that, it's not a huge deal. What about the wagon? I don't want to do the wagon because it's like, it defeats the purpose of making the rule. Why would I make a rule about not using the storage and then just stack things on a wagon instead? Doesn't make a ton of sense. Thought so, but it's on the character. Considering it is family then. Yeah, I've thought about using the family inventory just for the potions. But I don't know, because it's like a separate storage thing. Oh geez, we're overweight and I didn't notice. It wouldn't be that big of a deal to like move the potions though to the other character with this storage mates I have. Hey, a crescent ring. Beautiful. Beautiful. Is it a base crescent ring? It is a base crescent ring. Okay, we'll be able to make a try attempt. Gonna be tagging classes this time? I will, but it won't start until the other Ironman is done. And we're full timing this account. For now, it'll just be this character. That'll give us a chance to get far enough on gear that I'm not re-tagging every 10 minutes. And it'll also be a little bit more fair to the tags. Since we spend so little time on this account anyway. I only play this like 1 day a week on Saturday. And then I don't play it again until the next Saturday. We're just AFK on a horse the rest of the time, so... Is there artifact? Man, is my inventory getting full? Kind of. We have 3 extra slots. Let's see, what do we want? We want a Marnie box and a Specters in the last 25 minutes. That would be perfect. Five o'clock already, what the heck? Time just goes so fast with you guys. I think we're probably down to like 8,600 Caphras on the Ironman, so... I did a little bit of grinding last night, but not too much. Chipping away at it for sure. Feels like it was 4 o'clock only an hour ago. Indeed. It's crazy. Who designed the clock anyway? Could tag a character and not for the inventory and not copy gear? For the inventory and not copy gear? Yeah, but then like, I'm just tagging something to have more inventory and that feels a little bit cheap. The inventory is also a huge pain because I have 2 storage maids and that's the only way I have to like move things between characters. There's Oscar Clock. It's named after him. We should go back in time and tell Oscar not to bother. You're too honorable? I don't know if it's honor. It's just that, like, I made the rules for a reason, right? And to violate the rules, or to, like, cheese the rules, just defeats the whole point in the challenge. Wouldn't it be nice to tag early for the XP share? Not worth it because changing the gear, like you mentioned. It's not worth it because the tag will change constantly, and I will have to delete the tag every time it changes, because we're only allowed 2 characters. So XP, like, is literally pointless. Because every month or every time I decide to switch characters or whatever the technical rule we end up deciding is going to be, all that just goes to waste and gets deleted. And we have to redo the whole quest line to get inventory slots and everything else, so... The majority of my items are going to be on the ranger at all times. Because that will just make it easier. Man, that guy took half our health. And you took all of its health, unfair trade. But he has millions of health. He could spare some. On weight again, holy. This is going to be our life, and it's going to be such a struggle. There's going to be places that I'm just not going to be able to grind. Because the whole weight thing, it's going to be hilarious. It's such a good time. Maybe delete some of this stuff. Man, we're like, I don't have room for anything. Get rid of that. And all these Caphras, man, it kind of feels bad. I've got 300 Caphras and another 500 dust. And I'm just like, you know, that'd be really nice on the Ironman. That's like 5% of the remaining Caphras for the Ironman. That'd be so nice. Where'd that thing go? Okay, rip. Ideally, we get a Crescent today as well. Though I won't be able to go for Tet, because I don't have 100 stack. Or a way to get 100 stack. Until we actually start making Blackstars, and maybe I just fail a bunch and make 100 stack? I don't know. Heck of a name. WWWM. Good name. Oh, they're soiled. No ring. We were good for this loop, but I guess not. Back to the camel. The most used camel in the game. Good old Humps. What if we get banned because of how many times I open the camel inventory? And they think I'm like doing some sort of cheese to generate wealth. You opened your camel inventory 342 times in 1 hour. Must be hacking. And this here remnant luck can go definitely hacking it. Yeah, we also got a pure blackstone, so like yeah, there's no defense. What's your go-to way to get level 61? You go to Gyfin Underground and you drop an uwu and a please to get into a party with somebody, and they power level you. That's the go-to way. People really don't mind like grouping up in Underground Gyfin, and it's really fast. So you probably get from like level 0 to 61 in under an hour. And you can just totally AFK it, so. Or if you're really geared, you could just go to Underground Gyfin. What do you do for series? I'm at 58 in seasonal. Don't feel like farming my life away. Or you have both infinites on my main. For the series, I just grind wherever I need to grind to make progress. Right, so right now we're at Crescents. I don't really worry about level, because level doesn't matter after 60. If I was on my main account and I didn't want to get power leveled, and I didn't have gear, I'd probably just go to trees with seasonal gear, and just solo trees to 61. It wouldn't take too long. But the fastest way is to just get power leveled by somebody at like lower Gyfin or something. And you don't have to grind to do that. You could just walk down there and ask the first person you see. They'll probably invite you. Power level impossible on seasonal character? Yeah, you just swap to a non-seasonal server. And there you go. Hey, thanks for the prime.
Saint just subscribed.
Appreciate that.
Prime.
Yeah, you'll just swap to like a non-seasonal server and just walk down there and ask. They can boost you, and then you can just swap back to your seasonal server. Thanks for the help. You earned a sub. I don't know if I earned the sub. I would have given you that information for free. But I sure appreciate it. I'm sure you won't have any trouble getting somebody to power level if you go down there. If we were on the Ironman today, I would have power leveled you, but it's ultimate day today. We've been a Gaifen for the last like 3 months. I do stream a bit earlier though when we're playing the Ironman, so I guess that makes sense. That guy's just doing the same boss over and over again. Must be trying to get a good time. Ooh, soiled? Rip. Binge watch your Ironman series. Woke up and back in BDO after 2 years. Hey! It's really interesting the influence that it has over people. Like, when I started making content, I was like, I don't know how to do this, and nobody's gonna watch it, but I think it'll be fun. So I'm gonna do it. And I thought, like, the challenge would be fun, but I thought it'd be more fun if I turned it into, like, something that people could watch and maybe, like, share the experience with others. Because I think that's a big part of what makes MMOs fun, is that you share that experience with other players. So I started making content, and here we are. And like, so many people are coming back to the game and stuff. It's really cool. It's really cool to see. I never expected myself to like really get any views, and certainly not to inspire people to come back to the game or to even like create their own Ironman. It's been really cool to watch. Cruising. Everybody's just doing bamboo. Are these two guys competing for first place or something? That'd be funny if they're competing. Got 9 minutes to get a Specter. Got this. I'm probably just not going to touch my weapons until the Blackstars. Outside of the Kutum, maybe. Because there's just no point. Wait, do you even need a Specter to do the main hand? I don't think you do, right? It's just the Remnant for the main hand and Specter for everything else? Or am I crazy? Am I crazy? Yes, but Remnant and Specter for Awakening and Sub. So what you're saying is, we could just drop everything and go get a main hand Blackstar. Because I totally forgot that you don't need a Specter for the main hand. And if we do get a Specter, then I will be able to make 2 Blackstars, assuming we work toward boss pieces. Hey, a Gatekeeper. Oh, he's gonna mess me up. I gotta get up. I gotta 100% this guy. Why did I not remember that you don't need a Specter for the main hand? I definitely knew that. Okay, got pushed down. No, you didn't create the whole Ironman thing. Actually insane how many people you've inspired with your series. I didn't actually know anybody was even doing an Ironman in BDO until well after I started. I'd made like a dozen videos before I even knew anyone else was doing it, which is pretty interesting. Okay, how we looking? Alright, we're gonna get rid of the sickness. Soiled. I need a free slot. We gotta throw something away. Okay, not a Crescent. Seen Blue's video about your Ultimate series. I feel like he roasted you a little too hard. Also had some valid points on this video. So you uploaded an update video, so I'm guessing you've seen it. What's your thoughts on it? I think he's wrong. I think he is like swayed by his community, because Blue's community and my community are not the same. And in Blue's community, maybe like it wouldn't have been the same, but in my community, it was different. I don't think that buying a tent and some pets and stuff devalues like the whole account. I think that's ridiculous. I think that his community thinks that, and he's just like applying his experience with his community toward that. But I had already like discussed the ultimate with my community like pretty extensively, and everyone sort of agreed and was on the same page as I was at the time. So I think it's just a different community, right? Blue has like opened up a lot of publicity to the channel and to the ultimate and stuff. Not all of it is positive, I'll say that. There's been some very negative outlooks still, even though I decided to make it even harder. But everyone is welcome to their opinion, and I don't think he's like wrong for having the opinion, but I don't agree with it. We have very different viewpoints on the Ironman. The Ironman is like what you make of it, and the Ironman concept is not a free-to-play concept anyway, so... But the fact of the matter is that everyone who has done an Ironman has done it free-to-play in BDO. So that's just the assumption, is that Ironman has to be free-to-play, even though it's not actually true. He's also, someone spent 7 grand on the game and he gets praised for his gear. So in a sense, it seems kind of contradicting. I think that's just how he wants to play the game, right? And as like a content creator who is open to that sort of thing, it really kind of forces your hand at spending money on like gambling boxes and things like that for content. The BDO community is like really good about forcing you into that stuff. So in a way, like being free to play eliminates that variable. But that doesn't devalue his gear either. How much money he spent on the game doesn't devalue anything. It's a lot of grind time either way. I think whether or not you spend money doesn't mean anything, because you still have to grind. It's not like I could fire up an Ultimate Ironman, buy a tent and some pets, and just magically be like a god. It's still a bunch of this. It's still a bunch of terrible circles. You know what I mean? It's still hard. Spurx, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. But at the end of the day, it makes it harder and it saves me money, so it made a lot of sense. Figured why not? Why not go hard? Both takes are weird. Why make a game harder than it needs to be? And why does make spending money on a game your effort, which you don't bring if you wail around better? Yeah, how's a person who spends money better than one who plays normal or does an Ironman? I don't think they are. I think it's all the same, right? I don't think how much money you spend on the game is relevant at all. Because at the end of the day, right, the whales, like the big whales that spend a crazy amount of money and then absolutely get steamrolled in PvP because they don't know how to play the game. You know what I mean? It's just not how it works, right? It's all about what's fun for you at the end of the day. What's fun for one may not be fun for another. A lot of people don't understand the Ironman concept either. They're like, why would you do that? That's stupid. Why wouldn't you just have more gear? And that's a pretty easy answer too. I'm just tired of the gear treadmill. Gear doesn't matter in this game. There's nothing to do with your gear in this game, so why not have fun getting gear? You know? Good luck on the grind. Appreciate you. It's going pretty good so far. I think I've seen that video. Has that guy been playing for years? I have been playing for longer than Blue has been playing. Blue started the game when DK came out, or maybe slightly before DK came out. I have played the game since it released. Way back in the day where level 30 was a hard thing to get. But again, that doesn't matter either, right? How long someone's been playing the game doesn't necessarily, like, change the value of their opinion either. Right? Despise people spend money to not bring effort. That's just how they enjoy the game, right? And that's valid. If that's what they enjoy, right? Nothing wrong with that. It's not the way that you enjoyed the game, obviously. But there's no shame in enjoying a game how you want to enjoy the game, if that makes sense. Because, like, you could say exactly the same thing about an Ironman. You could be like, well, I hate people that would intentionally make the game harder because what's the point in that? And that's the whole thing. There is no point. There's no point in playing the game normally. There's no point in spending money on the game, and there's no point in doing an Ironman. But here we are. We all do it anyway. Can't understand people who make the game harder than they already are, usually because RNG. The game is not hard. If you play this game normally, it's really not hard. Even an Ironman, I don't think is hard. Saying that, I just don't get why he's talking the Pearl aspect of it. And your content creators, I feel like Pearls make series go by faster and better quality of life to videos. So I don't see the point talking behind is what I'm getting to. It was just his opinion, right? He thought that it would be better content if I like chose not to spend money. And he thought that nobody would watch if I did spend money. And I mean, I disagree. At the end of the day, he thinks differently than I do. And everything that he does is for content. But my series is not for content. It's because I want to do it. It's because I'm having fun. It's something that I want to do. I'm not a person, I'm not a creator that just makes content for the sake of making content. And that is why our opinions are so different. Because he is very, I'm going to do whatever it takes to make content, and I am very, I'm going to do what I want to do, but I'm going to make some content on it because I think that's fun. And that's where the mindsets differ. And that's why our opinions are different. Gear ups you grind other spots to get different items. Yeah, but I mean, getting gear is like not hard at all, honestly. OG sick? Yeah, I've been around a long time. Long time. Fall spots have level 50 to 60 requirements. Kabuas require you to have some insane good gear. Yeah, but they're not required. You don't have to have Kabuas to be better than somebody that does have Kabuas. It's not relevant. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Okay, we did not get a Specter. But we did get a decent amount of trash, I think, right? 16k trash, 16 and a half. Not too bad. Also got a Crescent ring, which is very good. We'll have to go for a try attempt here when we get back to town. And then we'll definitely make a Blackstar. Let me use this here. Try to get out of here. We should make an official Ironman mode. A lot of games have already done it. And they're always popular. I would definitely play an Ironman mode if they were to do that. Here's the problem with that, Spurks, is they would, because they monetize literally every aspect of this game that exists, if they made an Ironman mode, they're going to monetize it. And the fact that it would be monetized would make it less accessible. So less players could play an Ironman because it would have a box cost. And that is just really sad. So I would prefer them to not bother. Because as it stands, anyone can do an Ironman. Because it's free to play. It literally costs you nothing. You could just do an Ironman. But if they make an official mode for it, it's going to cost money. It's going to cost a lot of money. And it's going to restrict players from even trying in the first place. Which is just a bit unfortunate. It's not valid, I'm sorry. Spend money and enable devs to be money hungry because they only say if you don't want to, you don't have to. Some other whales whaling anyway. Here's the thing, Sonny. If we didn't have the whales in the game, this game would be dead. So you can hate them if you want. That's totally valid. But they're the reason this game exists. Just between hard and time consuming. Yeah, exactly. It's just time consuming. And it's not even like that much time. Even as an Ironman, it's going to take like, what, 9 months? As a regular account, it takes 500 hours. Like, it's not crazy. Chaz lit. Back in my day, Enhancement still failed. Insert Rick and Morty quote here. Nothing matters. We're all going to die someday. Why not come down and watch TV? Yeah. I suppose. Ironman mode won't make any money. Why would they do it? They would put a box cost on it. There would be an entry cost. Because it won't make any money, they'd put an entry cost on it. You giving them too much credit? Skimming out of the game existed before whales existed? That was in a very different market where games costed $60. But $60 went a whole lot farther than it does today. Everything is so much more expensive. I agree that they're very predatory and they make a lot of money for what they offer. But if the whales didn't exist, they would shut the game down because they're not making as much money as they want to be. And that's just how it is. That's just factual. Whales don't even affect your gameplay. Don't understand the hate. They kind of do though, right? Because they allow costumes to be on the market, which is a pay-to-win feature. Came like this because money-hungry people spent money on something because their own skills enough to get better and would require effort. That's not why it became like this. It became like this because over the last 40 years of games, this model of monetization has been incredibly effective. So PA has adopted an incredibly effective way to monetize their game because people spend money. And the solution is not to tell everyone to not spend money. The solution is to convince PA to use an alternate money-making method, which they will not do. Thanks for your vids, man. Loving it so far. Hey, appreciate you watching. Glad you're enjoying it. Glad you're enjoying it. Pearls I spent getting clown nose for my Meiwa and a mustache for my Shy was money well spent. Hey man, if that's something you enjoy, fair enough. There you go. People tend to care more for a rich person throwing money at them than someone who's good at what they're doing, even if skill's not the measurement. That's not even true though in this game. In the context of this game, if you don't, that's why every endgame guild has PvP trials. Because if you're not good at your class or anything, gear isn't going to save you. Gear's not going to get you into Black Rose or the other one, Cho Nation, any of that stuff. Gear is irrelevant. People who got money are valued over people who enjoy to play games. That is Western Game Industry 101 for you. This is not a Western game. And I'll tell you this, Sonny, PA does not value any of its players, whether they spend money or not. Because Estimate got banned. And he is the biggest whale in the game. And they banned his account. So what did he do? He went behind PA and bought an account from someone else. And charged back his old account. They do not care about whales. They do not care about human beings. It doesn't matter how much you spend on the game, you are equally as worthless in the eyes of PA. Do you think they can make an official Ironman mode without heavy monetization? They could, but they won't. That's the problem. It's PA. They're going to heavily monetize it. That's just their nature. Maple Story did it, and that game is really pay to win. This game has a lot of other problems, but their Ironman mode called Reboot Heroic Mode makes money purely from cosmetics and pets. Pets work pretty much like subscription in Maple Story. Also, that mode is the most popular mode, so I think they could make successful Ironman mode, especially if Nexon managed to do it in Maple Story. You are underestimating the greed of Pearl Abyss. They will heavily monetize it simply because they can. Just because it could work at a lower cost doesn't mean that they're going to do a lower cost. They're going to do as high of a cost as they possibly can. Could spend 10 grand, still be bad. Can't be free to play, you know, every iframe I can't even get hit. You can spend 10 grand and not even get a pen Blackstar. Lol. Good that it got banned. Is it good? Why does it matter? The guy likes spending money on the game. You never even ran into him in your entire history of playing the game. And his gameplay had no effect on yours at all. Crimson Desert's Ironman? Kind of. I don't know if it's going to do super well, to be honest with you. The whole single player thing is really going to hold it back, I think. Do I have a stack for this try attempt? I probably do, right? Probably have one floating around. It's a 40 stack there, 49. We can do a 49. Throw some crons on it. This would be our second attempt. This could be plus 3 AP. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hey, plus 3 AP. Easy game. Easy game. Beautiful. All right, let's also see if this Voltara will go, just to get it out of our inventory. Probably won't cron this one though. We are gonna go for a Voltara. I'm just not ready for it yet. So let's get it out of the inventory. 50-50. Here we go. Ah, rip. All right, fair enough. Blackstar, everyone. Let me actually exchange these for a boss piece. I guess the Zarka's fine. And let me just do this. You see the dude who spent $1,000 and had 15k crowns, absolutely no idea what he was doing in the game. Just awesome dude enjoying his time. That's what games are for. Yeah, exactly. And that's how he wanted to have fun in the game. There's nothing wrong with that. He also doesn't value money the same way that the person next to him would, right? Because money has just a different value for everyone. So it's not apples to apples. It's definitely like apples to oranges. Apples to cheeseburgers. Whatever analogy you prefer. +1, yeah, +1. We're gonna save 4 inventory slots here. Actually, it'll probably only be 3. Because it'll take a while to get the Blackstar on the level of the longbow. So I see it, we all work for our money, and if you make enough where you have extra, spend how you want. You earned it. At the end of the day, it was your time and hard work. Yeah, for the most part, like, it doesn't, like, money is dumb. Money is irrelevant. You know what I mean? People are so obsessed with money, but it doesn't do anything. Enhancing is what I hate about this game. 4 hammers, 25k crowns, still have a 10 Blackstar. They added the pity system though, Apex, so you're probably well on your way to hitting the pity. But so let's see, 25k crowns is like 8 attempts maybe? 7 or 8 attempts plus 4 hammer attempts means you're not even, well, you're about halfway to the average there, Apex. So you got a ways to go before you can be unhappy, honestly, because that's just how math works. But here's the thing, you could just buy a pen Blackstar. If you really hate enhancing, just buy a pen Blackstar. You really don't need to enhance at all in the game. Wouldn't say it's irrelevant. We all need it to live. After a certain point, it becomes irrelevant. We all need it to live because the government has forced us into a form of slavery that we all agree with. Money is just forced labor so that you can live. And we've all agreed to it. Money isn't tied to anything of value. It is just the government telling you that you can get things with it. And as soon as they tell you that you can't, it's worthless. Money is basically just the token that you hand in to get your lodging and your food. Taxes, give me your hard-earned work. It goes deeper than taxes.
Sonat Crown just subscribed with Prime.
Sonic Crown, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Really appreciate that. It goes deeper than taxes, Saint. Because for you to get paid at your job, your employer has to make a lot more money than they pay you off of your labor. So not only are you getting shorted by your employer, you're then getting shorted by your government. So you actually receive probably not even 20% of the value of your labor. And if that's not slavery, I don't know what is, man. earn bachelor's, earn master's, become successful, and retire on a farm. You're still giving your labor to someone else. People are still profiteering off your labor. Have you read any of Robert Breedlove's stuff? I've never even heard of him. I also don't get the chance to read, really. I don't even get the chance to, like, watch TV shows or streams hardly, so... Almost half, but before this year, I swing like 20 to 25 times, maybe more. Going at my own pace to enjoy the game. Grinding now to buy Pen Ogre. Interesting. I would perhaps rethink the Pen Ogre there, Apex Predator, in favor of a Tet de Bareka. Just thinking a little bit long term. But at the end of the day, it's your gear and your decision. This should be it. We should be able to take this quest. We cannot take this quest. I think the reason is because I don't have the knowledge. I don't have the 3 blacksmiths knowledge, I think. Let me Google that. I'm pretty sure I don't have this knowledge. Also, caps lock is on. Quest series in Medai, level 51. Let's see, H. Adventure Journal. Are you doing that? Adventure Logs? Maybe not Journal. Medaya Journal? Medaya Adventure Journal 2. Yeah, I definitely don't have it. Okay. 0 suggested Blackstar weapons according to legendary blacksmith. Right there. Okay, we got to run this real quick. So I ran all the way over here for nothing. Great. Because we got to go all the way over. It'll be okay. It'll be okay, everyone. Pretty upset when I got to pay $5,000 in taxes at the end of each year. But imagine how much your employer is stealing from you. Think about it. Because if you make, let's say 50 grand, he's got to make like 100 grand off your labor. Pretty rough. BO player never reads, just skips. Yep. R is our favorite button. We're like pirates in that way. The BDO pirates. That was a better choice. Problem is I grind like an hour a day when I have time from work, so getting 80 bill is way too long. Well, what's a ogre? Holy crap, those have crashed. 40 bill. These have also crashed. They're only 70 bill. Not even 70 bill. Just save it up, man. It's called delayed gratification. You could get the ogre, and then what's your next upgrade after the ogre? Deboreka set. So you're just paying taxes for nothing. You may as well just bite the bullet and go for Devos. And it'll take you a little bit longer, but there's nothing wrong with that. You're not racing toward anything. There's nobody competing against you. Me at work, our end. Yeah. That's just what we do here. That's my favorite button. Am I going the wrong way? What the heck? What the heck? Hello? Alright. Saved it. My job, I see the profit and I get 4% gross profit from each week of sales, then a base commission on top of that, so I know how bad I'm getting it raw. So you're aware of it. That's unfortunate. Most people, luckily, are not aware of it. So, you know, ignorance is bliss and all that. Master of casting, maybe? Is that the next one? Hello, sir. I guess I'll get the Manos knowledge. Rumor among the blacksmiths? I bet you that's it. Let me double check. Nope, it's Bratton Lancer. Find Bratton Lancer. Alright, I'll find Bratton Lancer. You're not racing? You're not a racist, are you? No, he's the Flash. He's a flasher. Gotta recover my horse. You can see the devil's price went down, so now I change objectives. Slowly but surely. Hopefully they keep crashing, man. That'd be ideal. Then you can get a little bit early. Pays the bills, unfortunately. Yep. Welcome to life. Use job for stability, build business for growth. Here's the thing. Jobs pay so little and everything costs so much that the build the business part becomes pretty improbable for a lot of people. A lot of people are just fighting to live. Like more than half the world is just fighting to live. But you know, we have like what, 14 billionaires, so yay. Jeez. So far away. We need a better horse. I've really been giving it the beans, but it's just not happening. I'll be 15 with RGB catheters. You'll be 15? Are you like 14 now? I think you have to be at least 13 to even be allowed on Twitch, right? So you're either 13 or 14. You have quite good grammar and capitalization for someone that's that young, though. So like, kid genius, 15th billionaire. Oh, okay, that makes a little bit more sense. I'm on board with you. I feel like we're in Naruto right now, and I was going to say that I'll be the 15th billionaire and you get to be the 16th, but I have no interest in being a billionaire. That just seems like the biggest waste. What do you even do with that much money? Like literally nothing. Israel Highlands, my new favorite grind spot. Hey, It does seem pretty cool, like the big spider leg thing. And it sort of has mechanics. Can you... Why does the jump not actually jump? That's crazy to me. 14 or 15. I totally, like, lost track of the whole billionaire conversation. And then, I had, like, a mental reset, and you're like, I'll be 15 with catheters. And I'm like, Who uses grammar on the internet? You did, Mr. Saint. Because you put a question mark at the end. Kablow. The gloomy ones. Okay. The gloomy ones. The gloomy ones. There it is. What do we do with this? Defeat Helms. You got it. Must be like what? I was very confused. Oh man, we have good damage here. Better than I thought. Now we being technical, are we? Well, you asked. I was just providing an answer. I was just trying to be helpful. Ow. We're gonna get clapped up by these golems. S knowledge, easy game. Good morrow. We delve into the realm of technicalities. Oh geez. You're going ham. I don't know if I can even read all that. Dost thou jest with merriment? How might I assist you in this fine venture? You've been watching too much Dragon's Dogma, man. Sounds like something a pawn would say. Objective completed. Alright. I get 5 subs. Will you power level me for 30 minutes? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I'm not exactly on an account that can power level. Did you not go to Gyphon and ask somebody? I'm sure there's plenty of people there. Is that what I want to do? It is what I want to do, okay. Back to Brat Lancer. Baraton? You were ignored? Rude. That's so rude. Pawn would say, have you noticed Arisen only has female pawns? Or, look, Arisen, a ladder. Those are the two options. Also distracted in Twitch chat arguing about pay to win. That's fair. Ladder thing grates after a while. Day one, man. Day one, I was completely over it. If you even like go back and you watch like the first 3 episodes of the Dogma series on YouTube, I'm like immediately completely annoyed by the ladder thing. It drove me up the wall. I'd love to do a challenge series on Dogma though, where we don't use any weapons and we have no pawns. That'd be such a good time. Just fists only. Just fisticuffs. That'd be so fun. Play Trickster? Yeah, I ranked 9 to the Trickster. I ranked 9 to everything except for Warfare. On, played a bit in New Game Plus as well. Show Tulum's weapon. Pride of the Blacksmiths. Everything goes better with beer. Do we have to get beer? That's not a good sign. I'll pick up beer. Easy. Brought you beer, sir. Show Tulum's weapon. I've seen some people doing like solo trickster runs, and that's pretty interesting. And they just like walk the guys off the cliffs and stuff. It's kind of cool. But I think just a fists only would be a lot more fun. I like doing damage. I don't like to not do damage. Remember our beer talk on YouTube a few days ago? I just killed that blacksmith. It is poison. Heard fear in your voice when you asked for beer. I was worried that I might have to go cook beer. And I'm like not in a position to cook beer. I was very worried. Do I have pedals? Pedals, pedals, pedals. Am I blind? I have 2 pedals. Okay, let's go see if we can get a fairy. Give me a tier 4 game. I would love a tier 4. Please. 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 I would keep saying please. Okay, there it is. Please. Please. Glimmering. That's a tier 2, right? Frickin' tier 2. Okay, well. Here you go. You can have it. We have not had good luck with fairies so far. I've only opened, I think, 4 of them, but we've not had good luck. Could steal beer from a bunch of NPCs. Trying to turn us into the real pirate of BDO. Little grubby pirate. Use Central Market and buy honey and upgrade fairy. True that, man. True that. Or I could pay to win it. Just go onto the Pearl Shop and buy the whatever that stuff is called. Dark honey wine or whatever. Just realized I forgot to do my bosses. Oh jeez. F. He's 400 petals worth, only got 1 radiant, and spam the button to open. Even getting a radiant in that is actually pretty lucky, honestly. Buy those orbs and dark wine. Yes, I have to fuel PA's greed. First week I've missed them so far. Holy. That's crazy. You do tend to be like really on top of things like that though. Is it Land of Blacksmiths? Let me make sure. It is Land of Blacksmiths. Is this the quest done? Tell Tulum the story of the 3 blacksmiths. Tulum, I have a story. Okay, that should be the knowledge that I need. Yes, the 3 legendary blacksmiths. Okay, now we can go back to what's-her-face and make our Blackstar main hands. Didn't forget, you're just doing them early for next week, huh? Yeah. Also find it fun to complete for the good times, I guess. I'm not on board with that. I really don't care for them at all, to be honest. Carry me to 61, lower Gyfin. Give you the firmest handshake ever. It's funny. Don't forget to pick easy option. Oh yeah. I probably can't do the boss on this account, right? You need like 261 for that. What's her name? Let me just do this. Elden Ring tomorrow? Elden Ring tomorrow, yep. We need to get the other half of the Dectus medallion, which is somewhere in Caleb, at some sort of fort. And then we have to figure out what the Dectus medallion... It operates some sort of lift, I think, right? And we'll take the lift, get absolutely destroyed by the guy that grabs people. Blackstar weapon, Remnant of the Rift. Okay. Prohibited area. That's in progress. Okay. They have changed this since I've done it last. Find a Martha Kien who left for Star's End. Gotta go all the way to Star's End? What the heck? I need to stop by a stable keeper. Lift for Altus. The Altus Plateau. I've heard that before. Let me recover. I'm grinding for a week now. Just been training horses all day. Taking the old sick loot approach, eh? Fun part begins when you try and enhance the Blackstar. Yeah, we're not going to get very far, I don't think. But we'll have it, and that's spectacular. Did not expect to have a Blackstar anytime soon. I figured we'd get to like 650 before we got a Blackstar, but... here we are, not even 400 gear score. Gonna have a Blackstar. Got an Imperial Steed? Hey! Grind your horse when you're traveling to Gythin to carry me. That's funny. The whole quest is an errand. I'm not looking forward to it, if I'm honest. Need to kill a boss? Pretty sure it's the same before. Well, you can do the Helms version where you just kill some Helms instead of the boss. The boss is pretty scary. for someone of my stature. Got duo tours, took so much. Hey, but you got it. It's over. It's over. My 8th T8 this week? Jeez. The heck? Guess I'll just go farm polys. Yeah, I'm not sure why you're having trouble getting somebody to party with you over there. I get asked all the time and I just group up with people, so I don't know. I figured it'd be super easy. Now delete it? You don't need luck. Oh, jeez. Spent so much time going for it and you want him just to delete it. Would have helped, but I gotta go to sleep. Yeah, fair enough. It's probably pretty late for you. 3 a.m. or something? 2 a.m. maybe? Okay, more Blackstar weapon stuff. Observe the atmosphere. Okay, that's not the right one. Examine the meteorite. You got it. Oh, that's down there. Let's just go into the hole. We talked to a meteorite. Now we're going to talk to a hill. Hand over to Martha Kien. Okay, you got it. Martha. Which rock are you behind, Martha? This one. Collect blood. Now what? Take the blood to Gorgath. Or other. Time well spent grinding. Now do it over again. Yeah, there you go. Do it over again, but don't delete anything. That way you have an additional 60 hours of progress. Huge. Might turn into a Hans if I see more Highland. Nothing wrong with that. It's a good meme. Become Hans. Become Hans. We should make that our starting screen. We should get a commission of our character put on a Hans riding into battle, and that should be our starting screen. To be a majestic Hans. I'll brush your hair and ponytail. Oh, jeez. At least our horse isn't a T6 anymore. It's not ideal, but it's going. A little bit too talkative for my taste, though. Screams a lot. Gorgath. I'm holding E like it's got wings or something. Why am I stuck on this thing? Okay. A little bit of a panic there. It's okay. It's okay. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. It's just what questing does to me. We have to push through. Oh, I have to kill this thing. Get off the horse, please. Thank you. More traveling, great. Can you jump? Thank you. You guys ever been waterboarded? I've never been waterboarded, but I imagine it's a lot like questing in BDO. I get the same sense of panic and displeasure that I think I would get as waterboarded. Why do you want to be waterboarded? I don't want to be waterboarded. I just feel like I'm getting waterboarded. That seems kinky. I feel like you probably don't know what waterboard is. It's definitely... Why are you not breaking the wall? Thank you. Okay. Dude, if you want to, we support you. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Something is attacking my horse. I gotta go save the horse. What are we doing here? Look for Kaffir's research journal. Is it not this? No, it's not that. Okay. It is either this one up here, or I have no idea. Oh. We're a gamer. One shot it. Towel over the face, dumping water on your face? Yeah, so it feels like you're drowning constantly. It's interesting stuff. That's what it feels like. The panic. The fear. The gasps for fresh air. That's questing in BDO. Waterboarding is a form of torture. Don't equate it to water sports. Just join stream to hear the waterboarding line. I mean, it's accurate, right? I definitely feel like you get the same feeling. The panic and whatnot. It's just a little bit drier. Unless you're like one of the actual gamers and you're spamming your buttons and sweating. How much friggin' quests do I need to get a Blackstar? Is it to Tariff? Yes. To Tariff. We are a gearlet. We need to go to Tariff. My new pickup line. Have you ever been waterboarded? There you go. We'll see how that works out for you. I feel like it's basically going to be a Penn Goddard success rate. But hey, sometimes you'll one bang it, you know what I mean? Video players don't know what fresh air is, says okay. Oh jeez. We got an Eye of Desolation. What a day. Today has been crazy. Got a second remnant. We got to try Crescent Ring. We realized that we didn't need a Specter for the main hand. What a day. Imagine a Hans walking on 2 feet, talks in Morgan Freeman voice, starts waterboarding you for more information on why you skipped your adventure logs. I'm here for it. Do you remember the goat thing from the old Hercules cartoon that was played by Danny DeVito? It would just be a taller version of him. And it would be the voice of Morgan Freeman, but not Morgan Freeman. It would actually be Gassy Mexican, pretending to be Morgan Freeman, doing his Morgan Freeman voice. But it's Danny DeVito as the goat from Hercules, but bigger. That's a waterboarding journey I'd like to go on. Just for the experience. You know what I mean? I should both of those to pen easy. Oh, jeez. What should be loot side comparison? Oh gosh. Talking about philoctetes? That'll go. I don't know. Maybe. Let me Google. Yes. Philocrates, or Phil. Him. Good old Phil. Blackstar weapon. And a ride desolation. Collect ancient boat slates. 1,000 Helms. Jeez. I mean, if you're into it, Saint, you can always call Danny DeVito and see if he'll be interested. Like little demons with Hades in the movie. I was quite young when I last watched that. Okay, let's just knock this out real quick. Hopefully we can one-shot these guys. Oh yeah, easy. Been a while since we've been here. We can't one-shot all of them. had $1 for every time I pressed R in a quest line, I'd have 25,000 crons. Probably more than that if you think about it. Especially for me, since I've been playing so long. Gosh, I'd have like $500,000. Maybe even more than that. Let me call DeVito for that Hans roll. For sure be his Grace roll, yeah. I think he'll nail it as well. It'll either be Danny DeVito or it'll be Jack Black. Those are your two options. Both I think would be interested. Seems like their kind of thing. What's that crystal box thing? Magic Crystal of Infinity. Huh. Okay. If we're bringing Jack, we don't even need a composer. He'll just sing his way through. Exactly. There you go. We'll come up with something. Oh, we're still on Arsha. I totally forgot we were on Arsha. Not even been bothered on Arsha. There's someone else grinding on Helms Arsha. Well, I did see a guy. So it's possible. Imagine anyone grinding Helms Arsha. What a waste of time. Think everyone is just looking for blood in Arsha? Well, I mean, I ran around like between Calpheon and Medaya and back and up and down and left and right and everywhere in between. And I do have a target on my head. So. We're the way there. So if someone target you in open world, you see this right here? And also this right here? I have 2 reasons for someone to target me. I actually get killed a lot. Especially on this account. Most of it's like off stream and stuff, but I do get killed a lot. Had to kill a striker 8 or 9 times earlier, wouldn't leave me alone. That's the way to do it. Really teach him. They're just adding into your suffering. They're gonna put me in a montage. You're gonna be like, look how many times I killed this content creator guy. And then I get to flex the 370 gear score. That'd be nice. Good meme. No empty slots in your inventory. Do I care? I don't think I care. I'm gonna pretend to care a little bit though. Yeah, I didn't care. Shouldn't have cared. I guess my fairy could, like, arguably get Miraculous Cheer 2. If we get lucky. That would be nice. Was that like 4 seconds? Be better than nothing. I think it's 5 seconds. Oh, jeez. That's less good. Um, 5 seconds. We could learn 3 though, which is 4 seconds. We just got a Blackstone bundle. That's actually huge. I don't know where it is. We have 2 of them because they're not stacking. That's interesting. Will you buy Manor Lords? I've heard of Manor Lords. I've heard people like Manor Lords. I don't know if it's my kind of game. I haven't looked too much into it, but it's one of those like Civ 6 kind of things, right? Which is not exactly my kind of thing. My wife always tells me that 5 seconds isn't that long. So it can't be that bad on the ferry. Could be perfect then. Keep us perfectly healthy. How long from now are you going to be stream and make some food? So I'm asking. I am not sure. What time is it? It's 6:30. Probably like an hour-ish, if that, to be honest. We'll probably end up finishing the Blackstar. Maybe I'll pump some stuff into it and go from there. Either I'll run some scrolls or I'll call it. I'm not sure. But not too much longer. I attempted to sleep last night. And instead of sleeping, I didn't sleep. So that was fun. So not feeling super great today. But having a good time nonetheless. We're over clearing Helms. When was the last time you heard that sentence? Sleep is all in your head? Yeah, you have to become unconscious to sleep, so it is technically in your head. What are you grinding Helms for? I'm working on the Blackstar quest, but I have very bad gear. This is our gear on the ultimate. So I can't actually do the big boss, so I have to do the Helms version. So that's what we're grinding Helms for. I just need 1,000 kills and then we can finish our Blackstar quests. Back to being technical? Hey, America was built on technicalities, okay? It's not my fault. I'm just living the dream. It's all the punishment for ours. Almost done. 766 out of 1,000. Try chamomile tea before going to bed? I don't have any. So I'd have to go all the way to the store for chamomile tea. They changed the Magnus. They did a little bit. You can now activate it from the surface. So you activate your destination from the surface. They equalize the cost of everywhere that you teleport to. And then after you activate it from the surface, you jump in and it will just put you there without a loading screen, technically. Technically, there is actually a loading screen, but it doesn't like show you a loading screen. Amazon it. So it'll be here in 7 days. So just stay up for the next 7 days until I can get my chamomile. Can seasoned characters use it? Yes. Yes, they can. After you do the quest line for the first time ever, all your characters will be able to do it forever. Seven days, yeah. The nearest Amazon warehouse, I think, is 1,000 miles away from me. Don't know what I'm doing wrong, man. I've done the quest line and use it for, but now my season character doesn't want to use the wells. That's really odd and should not be the case. Maybe if you could log back in to the character that you've done the Magnus on. They have added some quests to it over time. I don't know how long it's been since you've done them, but they added a couple of them to it. Maybe that's why it's not letting you. Not sure. Hello, boobies. Hope you're doing well. We're so close to done. 12 more. One more. Okay. Where's my horse? Up here somewhere, probably. What's your gear looking like right now? Like this. It's real juicy. We have 2 tri-accessories now. Kind of a big deal. 0 for 6 on Duo Kutum. So that's going well. And, yeah. Huge Debo earring. One day. Either you did miss something very basic, which happens all the time, no matter what playtime is, or somehow bugged the game. It's also likely his bug desert online. It's kind of unlikely. It's more likely that they just added a bunch of quests to it that haven't been done, right? What earring is that? That is the Bronte's Bolt. It is from the Mountain of Eternal Winter questline. And it gives you 12 AP and some accuracy. I think 28 accuracy. We're gonna have a Blackstar here soon. That's what we're doing right now. So we're doing the Blackstar quest. We're gonna have a Blackstar main hand. And then, as soon as we get a Specter and 3 more boss pieces, we're gonna have a Blackstar Awakening. Because we got 2 remnants. 2 remnants. Awakening, none of those are in, right? Blackstar. Okay, back to Calpheon. Back to Calpheon. Let me go to this well. Where'd you get the remnants? Dark Rift? Yes. That is the only way for an Ironman to get them, is to get lucky at Dark Rifts. 12 AP, 28 accuracy, that's huge though. It is, and it's like super easy to get. It's something you have to do anyway, so. Love it that BDO option on support is don't show me again today. So if I need it tomorrow, yeah. Yeah. Get lucky twice, yeah. So last week we got one, and then today we got another one. It's been crazy. YouTube is worse on streaming quality than Twitch. Is it about bitrate? Or on my part? So I upload both at the same bitrate at the same time, and there is no difference in them. YouTube does like to change your video quality down, so double check that, and then if that fails, just refresh. But they will automatically reduce your video quality because it will save them money. And if you're not paying attention. Twitch has lower cap on bitrate. You know what? You know how much lower the Twitch? It's crazy how much lower. It's nearly 10 times lower than YouTube. The bitrate cap for a non-partner on Twitch is 6K. The bitrate cap for YouTube is 57,000. Not 6,000, 57,000. They don't like it when you do that, but that is the cap. But to multi-stream, I have to send the signal to both at the same rate. So they're both receiving the same bitrate and the same signal at exactly the same time. One hour streams on Twitch costs up to $2,000 to the company. Yep. Which is good. Cost Amazon more money. I'm fine with that. Keep Jeff Bezos from buying yet another yacht. Max durability up. Heck yeah. How many memory fragments do you have? Like 17? 17. The Blackstar is not going to replace my main hand today. And probably also will not replace it next week. And probably also will not replace it the week after. It's definitely going to be a while. But that's okay. Getting the Blackstar is the hard part on an Ironman. Everything else you could just go grind out. This horse, man. I do not like drifting after every single Instant Excel. We gotta get an Essence and Excel horse going. So far away. After Blackstar, time to grab some memes. We have some scrolls, but not like a ton of them. Will infinite pots be a goal on this character? For sure. Absolutely. Also a fairy with miraculous cheer and all kinds of stuff. But we only play like a day a week, which ends up being about 4 hours. And the rest of the time, I'm AFK on horse, trying to get a courser. And we're playing either our side game, which at the moment is Elden Ring, or we're on the Ironman. And it will be that way until we finish the Ironman series, and then we can full-time this one in its place. But it will be a bit. Test of Star's End. Defeat the Incarnation. Hopefully this is the weaker one. I wonder if we got any of the deals today. Let's look. We got one Atanus element today. Nice. Incarnated as an apple. Isn't that a new anime you were telling me about? 593 left. Yep. Talking about fairy, I got mine yesterday. Continuous care pen, feather set pen, free to play. Hey, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Got everything you need, basically. Eminence and Shadows, the anime. They don't have it on Crunchyroll, though. It's on, like, High Dive or something, which I don't subscribe to. Oh, that was easy. I bet you we could have done the other boss. I probably could have pulled it off. Alright, Black Spirit. Sacrifice the weakened eye at the altar. You got it, boss. Talk to Kenobis. He's 2,000 miles away. Kenobis! Why are you 2,000 miles away? Why do you have caution as well? This horseman. Do you have a written guide anywhere? Like to an Ironman? No, I don't. I don't know that you really like need a guide for an Ironman. It's basically like a normal account, except you just go grind for the things that you want. Like if you're like, hey, let's get some Crescents, you just go grind Crescents. Or if you want Tungrads, you do Parades or something. You know what I mean? The actual progression is very much the same. It's just that you don't grind for money, you grind for the item that you need. Manga. I don't read. Give me that continuous care. I'll take any level. Use 9 anime or something? Isn't that like a ad infested thing? There's a new player in town that you must never visit. Never ever visit or search or think about magnify. I don't even know what that is. Do you think 3 try Debo is a meme? I just want something to use cups on. I think using cups on a try accessory is a meme. 3 try Debo is like arguably not a meme, but kind of is. But using a cup on it is definitely a meme. That would definitely be a waste, especially if you go to enhance it and it blows up. It's a big problem. Or if you use crons on it and goes all the way back to base. Just be patient a little bit. How far away is this gentleman? Oh, he's right up here. And then we're going all the way back to Medaya. Rip. Talk to Burton Lancer again. What a journey it is to make a Blackstar. What a wild ride. 4,000 meters away at Helms. Need the DR cups on the belt to not die. You need 6 DR? 6 DR is the difference between living and dying for you? That doesn't make any sense. There's got to be a better way to get 6 DR. You can literally do anything to get 6 DR. Like I don't imagine the 6 DR is saving you though. On a witch as well. You have a heal button. You have 2 heal buttons. And an unlimited iframe in your side dash. It's an unlimited PvE iframe. Your little dash side to side, your shift A and your shift D. Unlimited PvE iframe. You really shouldn't be dying. And then the 6 DR is not going to save you. Will you just one-tap me while I watch stream? Oh, it's because you're not paying attention. But here's the thing. The 6 DR isn't going to make them not one-tap you. It's alright, Nightcore Bunny. We're going to finish up this quest line and then we're going to call it so that you can grind. We have your best interest at heart. Oh, I'm gonna have to open these like one at a time, right? Toxic. It's all for Nightcore Bunny. Exactly. What a gentleman we are. You gotta be a gentleman sometimes. Let me choose these. Then I guess we could do 2 at a time.
Hello there.
Shaifu just followed.
Shaifu, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Two. Finish the quest line, then carry me. You want me to switch accounts and grind more? And not sleep? Just run, just unlimited PvE iframe. You got this. I'm gonna run out of horse stam. Seven o'clock, man. Well, there goes the horse. Greatest blacksmith on the continent. That's the guy underneath this. Doran Morgrim. I use Frenzy. Frenzy and Courage stack. Can use both. It's not one or the other. Hello, sir. I would like my Blackstar weapon. I've talked to a lot of people today. I would like it to be over. Target crystal ball. You got it. Blackstar weapon piece. Okay, he's laser beaming the crystal ball. What now, sir? Talk to Black Spirit. You got it. Now what? Talk to this guy. Crafting Blackstar longbow. 3 concentrated boss aura. Manufacture. Heating unenhanced boss gear. Okay. This is where it goes. One Zarka. Another Zarka. And a Nuver. So we heat the two Zarka bows. I'll also heat that Nuver. Okay, sir, you can have that. The auras, remnant. Is that it? Start crafting the Blackstar weapon. Craft Blackstar longbow. He swings his little hammer, and magically a bow appears above the hammer. That is massive. Blackstar longbow. It's actually crazy to have a Blackstar so early. Let's open this. Nothing. It's actually crazy to have a Blackstar so early. That's so insane. We have a 42 stack on. I would enhance it a little bit, but we have a 42 stack on. We can go to like +7 or whatever since it's free. And it is only 49 AP less than our Abyssal. We'll definitely have to get working on that. That's so crazy. So we just need, I guess, 300 more auras and a Specter, and we can actually get the Awakening as well. Since we have that other remnant, that's so crazy. We're juiced. Freed up a bunch of inventory? Yeah. Like 3 slots. So crazy. Now do the Nader band quest. I definitely need to, yeah. Definitely need to. You got a Pier Sound? Yeah. Today has gone crazy. We got a Crescent, we got a Pure Blackstone, and we got another Remnant. It's been a crazy day. Crazy day. It's always nice how fast, like, early accounts progress. It's just a ton of stuff all at once. That is a far drop. That's half our health. Jeez. Very cool to see that in there. I think it needs to be Pry in order to have more AP. Which is a long way to go for sure. Are we out of, no, we have some carrots. I think it needs to be like +12, you think? Nope. Pry. +15. Well, I guess if you count the monster damage, not even, actually. Because you lose a bracket. You lose the 10 AP bracket. So yeah, pry. I guess plus 15 would probably work. Be better technically. You on Twitch? I am. That's what you're seeing. The restream bot that you're seeing, that's the Twitch chat being posted. We are on both. Plus 15 to prize technically free. You know, I heard that on the Kutum, and it took me like 6 clicks to get the Kutum, so I don't know, man. I also heard that Duo is free, and we're 0 for 6 on Duo. So... yeah, he can't see you, Guido, but you could see him. And the reason that that's the case is because Twitch is a big L, and they have banned the chat sharing on Twitch's side. But he's typing on Twitch. So I'm on both sides. Fair. The YouTube folks have it good because they can just see both chats. But Twitch, of course, has to be... There's a key that doesn't work on my keyboard. It's W. I figured it out, Guido. It's W. Which is a bit of an L for gaming. Yeah, so we multi-stream, so I'm streaming to both at the same time. That's how that works. Send you my W. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and call it there, guys. I definitely did not sleep at all, so my voice is already going and I'm feeling like not great, so I'm gonna try and get to bed early tonight and hopefully like catch up on some sleep. We will be back tomorrow at a similar time with some Elden Ring. If you guys are interested in that.
Just followed.
Nathan, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. We in Elden Ring have just beat we one-shot Renala, like literally one-banged Renala because we're a god gamer, and went a little bit past that, and now we're, I guess, working on the second half of the Dectus medallion, so hopefully that works out. You guys went absolutely crazy with the follows today. There's so many of them. I really appreciate that. Also a bunch of Prime subs as well, so really appreciate that stuff. Appreciate you guys hanging out. And we will see you tomorrow.